Hey, I just had an interesting question and I thought I would share it. They wanted to know, why did you decide to get into real estate? And the answer is not quite short, but anyway, I started off with a Bachelor of Science in Computer and Information Science and a business degree in accounting. I knew I always wanted to do the computer side of it because I felt that that was the more challenging of the two for me. And so I did that for several years and stumbled upon an article that described the ideal analyst. And the ideal analyst was someone who did not like to interact with people and enjoyed reading technical manuals. And both of those were not me. And over the years, I started to become more restless with computer science and wanted to do something where I felt like I was making a bigger contribution. And so I had had two previous real estate experiences when we purchased our very first home, and also the first time we thought we might want to sell that home. And when we went to purchase, we mentioned in front of the agent what the highest price was we would be willing to pay for that house. And at that time, agents did not have to tell anyone who they worked for. And they all worked for the seller, but there was no way for a buyer to know that that agent was working for the seller. And so the seller came back and countered our offer with that highest price that we were willing to pay. We agreed and we closed. And it wasn't until much, much later that I discovered that I had been had. And the second experience was when we went to sell that home. And this was a different agent. And you could see dollar signs when he walked into our house, because he was like, I can sell this in a day. I can sell it with no problem. And I said, well, it's good that you can sell it, but what can we buy? And he was trying to talk us into buying things that weren't right for us. And everyone knew that they weren't the right house. And the obvious answer was, you need to wait another year, save some more money, and then sell and buy. But he wanted that sale right now. And that didn't go so well. And so when I decided that real estate was the area where I really wanted to make a difference, I took those two situations in mind and knew that I would never treat anyone the way that I was treated. And so that was what got me into real estate. And that was over 20 years ago, and never thought about looking back, but thought I'd share. Thanks a lot. Take care.